Hi, I'm Shayla Roberts, lifestyle medicine coach, helping adults put more life in their years. If you want to eat better, feel better, and age better, you are in the right place. So, today we're going to talk about 5 coaching tips for improved health and fitness. Coaching is a really effective way to improve your health and fitness, and these are my 5 tips on how you can coach yourself to effectively improve your own health and fitness. Number 1, have a vision for your future self. One of the first things you should do when you're trying to change is have a destination. You need to make sure that you are clear on what you want to achieve and why. If you don't know where you are going, how will you ever know if you get there? Short-term and longer-term goals can be helpful to maintain motivation and be able to measure progress, but having that vision, having that personal vision for your future self, this is the person I want to be, means that you are more likely to stick with your new habits. So think about fruits and vegetables versus sweets and potato chips. How do I see myself as a person who eats fruits and vegetables or a person who eats potato chips? So having that vision makes those little choices easier. Number 2, you want to be consistent. Once you have set your goal and your vision, you need to be consistent with your efforts. This means that you need to stick to your plan most of the time, 80% of the time. It also means that if you need to continue, you also means you need to continue to do it even after you achieve your goal. So let's say you've always wanted to run regularly, so you sign up for a 5K. Then you force yourself to run every day, and once the event is complete, you stop running and wondering why you can never stick with it. Or you can decide you want to start running, so you get a training plan that works with your life right now, not some future life in some other time. And then once you are running regularly, you decide that entering an event might be fun, might be a good way to celebrate. In the first example, the goal was to run a 5K. In the second example, the goal was to run regularly. Consistency is the key to long-term success. Consistency adds up, and if you track your workouts or your weight or your meals or whatever it is you are changing, the little steps do make a difference. I can't tell you how many times I've heard, I wish I knew how much I have changed, which I talked about in a different video. But clients are often hesitant to measure anything at the start of their progress, believing that the challenge is too big, this is too big of a mountain to climb. And then they progress and regret not knowing how far they have come. So measuring something makes it more likely that you will make progress, and progress is motivating. Consistency is also a great way to overcome the detours along the way, because everyone, I mean everyone, goes on vacation, gets injured, overindulges, or is challenged by unexpected events. When you are consistent, it is easier to get back to your new habits. The obstacles become speed bumps, not roadblocks. Being consistent means that those small steps add up to a big difference. So measure what matters to you and be consistent. The next tip, don't overdo it. Don't try to change everything all at once. If you try to push yourself too hard, you will end up quitting and feeling badly, and that is no fun. Instead, start slowly, build up gradually, start with the easiest thing to change. So easy, you think it's, why even bother with this? So start with the easiest thing to change and then build on those good habits. It can feel appealing to change everything, but this never lasts. Trust me, small steps in the right direction add up to your future well-being and last longer than trying to complete renovation. You could find a coach who can help you achieve success or someone else, but it does make a difference. A good coach will help you set goals and provide motivation. They will also encourage you to stick with your plan when things get tough. Having a support team, an accountability partner, and a professional that can guide your progress saves time and frustration. So what should you look for if you're looking for a coach? I see a lot of people getting health and fitness advice that doesn't suit their needs, or worse, is dangerous. So these are the 3 questions I would recommend before you hire a coach. 1, are you qualified through a respected organization? There's lots of organizations, but is it a good one? 2, do they ask what you want to achieve and focus on your goals? 3, do they listen and give appropriate feedback? This is where I would start. There are lots of people who say they are a coach with no understanding of how to help you be healthier. Don't waste your time. Get good advice. If you are hiring a trainer, the same advice applies. I see a lot of people spending a lot of time in the gym with poor training advice, and that really kind of upsets me, because you're already there, you're already spending the time, and that's the hardest thing, is to get people at the gym. So hire someone that's good and good for you. And finally, have fun. If you're serious about improving your health and fitness, then you need to make sure that you enjoy what you do. You should never feel guilty about taking time out to exercise or eating a treat. It's not just about getting fit and eating well, it's also about having fun while doing it. And if it isn't fun, why bother? Are you going to stick with it? Not a chance. So take those 5 tips and change your health.